Denae?
Well, Natasha, you could tell Coach Robinson was very proud of his little sister. Standing in front of a crowd of thousands, he introduced his sis, Michelle, who was on track to be First Lady. He talked about how she would wake him up early on Christmas morning and even play the piano to calm him down before high school ball games. But what he spent considerable time talking about was Michelle's character and what she was concerned about even as a young girl. Robinson pointed out Michelle gave up a job at a law firm to work with her community and that they were both encouraged to go far by parents who never went to college. The coach was well-spoken, and his short amount of time in the limelight with the Beavers prepared him to speak in such a packed venue. And yes, he did give a shout out to the Beavs, and he didn't seem nervous at all. I'm Denae D'Arcy, live in the newsroom. Back to you, Natasha. Well, Tom, not if passengers here at Eugene's Greyhound have anything to say about it. They say they do not want a security crackdown, even though a simple bag check could have found the hunting knife allegedly used by the suspect. Just a warning to our viewers, details of this crime are quite gruesome. Passengers say their bus ride was calm and quiet. Then the unthinkable happened.
I was just reading a book. All of a sudden I heard a guy screaming. I turned around and the guy sitting right next beside me was standing up and stabbing another guy with a Rambo knife.
The suspect, 40-year-old Vince Lee, reportedly beheaded the victim while in what witnesses say was a robot-like trance.
It was at that point that he started walking to the front of the bus, and he had the head in his hand, and he just looked at us like this and dropped it on the ground, like totally calm.
It's crimes like this that beg the question, is security needed on all public transportation? Right now, there is no screening process for bus passengers, nothing to protect them from stabbings, shootings, and other violent crimes. But despite the threat, this couple, on its way to Seattle, said no thanks to metal detectors and bag checks. Is that necessary?
No, it's not necessary. That's not necessary. I feel safe. I don't think a security guard could spot that. That's probably a pretty spontaneous act by some crazy guy. So I don't think that security would make that much of a difference.
And that's the sentiment among the Greyhound passengers we polled. No confidence that metal detectors would stop a determined criminal or someone with a mental illness.
I hate the metal detectors at the airport, and I'm not really convinced they make anything any safer. So that's why I hesitate.
Ticket sales remain steady even after this incident. That Greyhound spokesperson also says bus travel is safe. Live in downtown Eugene, I'm Denae D'Arcy, KVAL News. Certain types of bug spray will work. What you need to use is bug spray that contains DEET. This actually has 29% DEET. Now, when you're using this, though, on children, you do not want to spray this directly on the children. You want to first spray it on your hands, rub them together, then apply it to the skin of your kids. This is for safety's sake. Authorities also recommend other types of protection. A carefree day doing yard work is not without its dangers. The West Nile virus was found in Lane County last year with 27 human cases in the state. That's why even on a warm day, you'll see Devlin Young wearing long sleeves and jeans while working outside.
Well, it's good weather for doing this.
She keeps an eye out for standing water, which is a mosquito's breeding ground.
It can pool in places that you don't even expect it. Like if you leave the water bowl out too long.
Water can also collect in gutters and in low ground around your driveway.
I'm very concerned about it because I know that it can affect the animals too. And actually, I would be more concerned about my animals than me.
West Nile virus is fatal to humans in rare cases, but animals are affected more severely.
Scared.
No, I'm not.
Carol Seeley keeps her kitten indoors.
She's only a pound 2 ounces, and so it would definitely have a very negative impact on her to be bitten by one of the mosquitoes. So
pay particular attention to symptoms in your pets such as vomiting, fatigue, and disorientation. Contact your vet if you suspect your animal has been bitten. This is an example of what you need to watch out for outside of your house. If you have plants and maybe you water them each day and you have any standing water whatsoever, this is where mosquitoes can lay eggs. Even in a ½ inch deep of water, you'll want to be sure that stagnant water is away from your house. Reporting live in Eugene, I'm Denae DRC, KVAL News. Well, Jen, it's not just the big cutbacks that make a difference. When you'd like to save a little money, consider making smaller sacrifices. This tip is for the ladies. Instead of going to a spa each month and paying for expensive manicures and pedicures, why not buy the equipment and do it yourself? Say you're paying $40 for a manicure twice a month. If you do it yourself, you can save $80 a month. Well, this is not a very popular suggestion, but how about cutting out those expensive trips to the coffee shop? Brew your own or drink it once you get to work. You know, if you spend $3 on coffee a day at the expensive shops, try cutting that out for a week. You could save up to $28. A little bit of a resistance on brewing your own cup of suggestion, but sacrifice for just 1 month. Save $120 and see if you miss it that much. I'm Denae DRC, saving you money.